All right, so step 10 is really a recap of this entire process called action benefit commitment. So I want you as the agent to reflect on the actions that it's going to take, okay, to showcase the benefit to this for sale by owner of partnering with you, and the commitment that you want to get is permission for the open house, permission to do that tech equity stuff with the Facebook ads, permission to leave the list so that you can do all the follow-up there, because there's a gold mine in that follow-up. But you mentioned something in the prior step, and we're going to drill down on that right now, which, this is going to be so radically different than the approach of other real estate agents that the seller inevitably is going to say, Blake, gosh, why are you doing all this for me? I mean, there's got to be a catch.
Yep.
They're waiting for the shoe to drop. There's something in this, and there's going to be so much value that they're going to be skeptical, and they're going to be concerned that this is some kind of a setup.
I just go into those honest, do I have your permission to be honest with you? However you want to say it, just telling them. I mean, they know the answer. Okay, the answer is, I either want to bring a buyer to your house, I want to pick up buyers, I want you to praise me. I want you to say my name all around town, tell everybody in the grocery store, tell Gladys, tell them all.
Inevitably they're going to come to you and they're going to go, Blake Ray, why are you doing this for me? Like, what's in it for you? This seems too good to be true. But I really take them back to the fact that this is a relationship business.
Right.
And hey, you and I have never met before.
Right.
So we don't have a relationship. So does it make sense, Blake, that if I offer you all this value in the hopes of selling a house, because the reality is another agent might bring the buyer.
Yeah.
I might not have any benefit from this transaction
Wasted all
whatsoever.
the sweat equity.
But if I play a role in this, even if I'm not compensated at the closing table, would you have great things to say about me to somebody in the grocery store?
Absolutely.
But the other thing, like you were saying, permission to be honest, let's say we've got this follow-up sheet. You come back every Monday, this particular Monday you pick it up, there's 10 names on the list.
Leads.
So,
free leads.
Mr. and Mrs. Seller, do you think that you're going to get 10 offers?
Right.
So there's really one offer for you. There's one buyer for you. So I can get compensated by working with the rest of these 9 folks, and you can have your buyer. I think just pointing out that this is a win-win, taking them back to this is a win-win. Most people, either whether it's on the for sale by owner side or the agent side, they see an adversarial relationship here.
Yeah.
But there is no reason why we can't work together for the common benefit of one another. And there is the power of this. And we go back to prior conversations where this is low-hanging fruit. It doesn't cost any money. It's sweat equity. We're not having to write big checks to the portals to buy leads.
Right.
We're not throwing money at a situation that's going to put us, that's going to increase our financial stress. We're going right to the source, which is just the lowest hanging fruit for buyers and potentially earning the respect of a future seller.
I mean, it's so easy, but it's so true.
Yeah.
And we all struggle with it. And I was just thinking as you were saying that, it is really the only win-win out there. I was trying to think of many different ways. Is there a win-win with sellers? Is there a win-win with buyers? And I'm sure there is to a level. But why I love for sale by owners so much is because it's really the only thing. If you do it right, it's a win-win all the way around. You can't lose. You can't. I mean, you can pick up buyers. You build an advocate in the community. You literally might get a listing out of it. They may eventually just go, who do you think they're going to go? If you do all that free stuff, do you think they're going to go, all right, we're interviewing agents, sorry, you're not one of them? No, you're going to at least get the opportunity. I was in a foreign land, I guess if you want to call it that, because I wasn't from here. I didn't live in this town. And because I was doing so well with for sale by owners, and I was getting interviews in really high-end areas of neighborhoods I didn't even belong in. Like that was I didn't think there's no way they're gonna go with me. But I was getting sit-down interviews with them on $700,000 houses, and I hadn't sold a property yet. And it was all off of just because it's a win-win. Like I was providing them value. I was doing open houses. I was doing Facebook Lives, trying to give them sheets. Little things. I was going up against agents. Now, I didn't win them all, but the opportunity was worth it to sit at that table and give my pitch on a $700,000 house.
When you're gaining experience, like
Yeah.
it's on the job training. It's invaluable what you're learning, the relationships you're developing. So like this win-win has this amazing ripple effect and will just serve your business for that next opportunity.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I hope you got some amazing value out of this. Now, shut down this video, close your laptop, pick up the phone and start dialing some for sale by owners and set some preview appointments.